Quite a bit. He was on Theo Von, and I had to watch this, and I had to get some clips. I watched this, and my eyes were rolling. My head was spinning the entire time. It was incredible because Theo, it's clear that AB loves Theo.
Yeah.
And Theo likes AB. They're buds.
Yeah.
It seems. It's pretty obvious.
There's something oddly likable about both of them.
I agree. So anyway, the amazing thing is that AB kind of takes control of this interview. Mm-hmm. And by saying just the most ridiculous things, most of it's about race. And again, people really like this, and I enjoyed it. I couldn't stop watching. But some of the things that are said that are agreed upon are absolutely crazy. Let's start with, we've got Theo trying to determine what makes you a black father.
He's white-splaining?
A little bit.
Okay.
You're not a real black father till you've had 3 kids. Is that true or not? Like in the black community.
Wow, he came out with a strong take right away. What the fuck?
I know.
Didn't know that stereotype.
You're not a real black father till you've had 3 kids. Is that true or not? Like in the black community.
And I love that Antonio Brown gets to be the spokesperson for the black community on this topic. And he guy who has multiple children by multiple women.
He makes the most ridiculous statements, and they're agreed upon. It's absurd.
You're not a real black father till you've had 3 kids. Is that true or not? Like in the black community. That's what I heard.
Nah, I think you ain't a black father until you get on child support. Because then you know, like, what it take to be a black father. I think my dad was on child support years and years. I think it's just like, in the black community, I feel like the government is taking our woman. It's like, yo, if you grew up in the inner city community, you had a kid with a woman, it's like, if you're going to go out of the way and try to make some of yourself, the government going to take your spouse, because now they tell the spouse, yo, you're going to be in Section 8, you're going to get free food stamps. The government just took my mom. Now they took my mom. Now my dad can't even come back to the house. So it's like,
why? Because if he comes back, then she loses the
benefits. So it's like,
right?
Exactly. So it's like, the government really just took your bitch.
Well, isn't somebody a black father if they stay with the family and raise the 3 kids?
That would still make
Wouldn't
them a
that
black
make you
father.
a black father?
Come on, you guys. They're not a real black father. What is he talking about? The government takes you to put you in Section 8, takes the mom?
I think he's implying that the father really is with the woman, but he has to go elsewhere because if he's there, then she won't get food stamps and benefits.
Welfare.
So then he never comes
they're
back.
making that much money?
So he's supposed to leave.
They don't want to get in trouble by him coming back. Therefore, you're disassociated from your father. You lose your father in the deal. Okay. The government takes your bitch away. The second clip is on how AB got screwed in arena football. This is a stretch.
Okay.
They don't want us to own shit either, bro. I bought the team. They was kicking me off the field. I think I just got to move out of America. What do you think, the TV?
To a place where you just pull on his dick? Where was that at?
Dubai.
Yeah.
I want to point out, too, I think it's really funny. They clearly have Celsius drinks in front of them, product placement. But it's blurred out when AB is talking because he's currently rolling a blunt.
Oh.
Did you see that right there?
Yeah. He rolls a few blunts during this.
But we know that he's smoking a blunt, and then later it's unblurred. Does that really matter? I don't know.
No. And he didn't pay the team, by the way. He missed payroll. None of the players got paid. So they didn't take the team away from him.
Goddamn government.
TV.
I'm trying to think where because you would be considered an export at that point.
Yes.
So that's a trade agreement we'd have to get with another continent, I would guess. I'm trying to think of who
that's not a real thing.
Who could we get on the international market? That's a good question.
That's what I'm saying. Who could we do it? How could we do it?
Trade a AB for?
That's what I'm saying. What the market value for this shit?
Yeah, what's the
pussy rate on that?
Yeah, what's the exchange rate on the NASDAQ?
What a bad joke.
People love that joke in the comments. I saw it mentioned like 5 times. Who is this audience?
Is Theo picking up an affectation that he normally doesn't talk with because he's talking to AB? I appreciate what he's doing there. He's kind of mining for a joke.
Yeah.
Right? If we're going to foist AB onto another country, what are we going to get in return? But it just went nowhere.
What are you talking about?
It makes no sense.
That's ridiculous. Is he high as shit or what?
Well,
anyway, he's from Covington, Louisiana, so they seem to have this bro feel because AB's from the South.
Miami, right? Lived in his car when he was 16.
Well, they both know about poverty, and there's a few times in the show where Theo suggests that he always felt a little bit black. He doesn't want to overdo it. Like I can't relate to your experience, but I felt I related to black people, and AB totally agrees with
Is he
him.
putting blackface on at the same time?
No,
That'd be
not
great.
yet.
That'd be great.
And then this is interesting. I can tell you, Covington, Louisiana sounds like a bizarre place. Theo talks about his knowledge of black girls growing up.
Oh, okay.
In our area, a lot of the black girls all got pregnant, you know, over the summertime after
talking
7th
that way?
grade.
After
Because
seventh grade.
white people, I love my white people, they put their kids on birth control at 16. They already got a chip in them that's blocking it. That's probably caused the other
Come on,
black
you're gonna
moms.
do it.
They already had a kid probably early. So if you, whatever your family or your mom, whatever you grew up in that situation, to you that would come the normacy. You know what I mean?
Normacy.
So if
Normacy.
the percentage
Theo
of
agrees.
black women going to college is pretty low. So if you in a neighborhood where it's a fast neighborhood and people growing up fast and they doing stuff fast, you're probably, likely chance of you definitely getting pregnant because alpha male, black dick is king.
Yeah.
What?
I haven't seen.
Wait,
I
what?
don't
This
see.
is a term.
I've
You ain't seen no
seen some of it
black dick?
online. I don't need to see any right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I hope these shades block out black dick, bro. You feel me?
What?
I'm speechless.
These two idiots are really high.
Wait, how many seventh graders in Theo's class got pregnant?
All of
they
them.
came back from school after
What was the
seventh
thing
grade
about
and they
the
were all
chip?
pregnant?
What was the thing about the chip? And I don't know.
Well, that was the birth control. The white parents put their kids on birth
Yeah,
control.
at 16.
So
It's
they already have a
automatic.
chip in there to make sure they don't get pregnant. Apparently, the African American community does not believe or does not have that chip.
You know, there's so much talk about race in this podcast. I came across something in my brain that was unexpected. You know how people get angry, like if you think you can relate to blacks or you can't understand what's, and same thing with women and abortion. They want
which
you to
is
shut up because
ridiculous,
you're a man.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I do sometimes get annoyed when people who are not white tell you what the white experience is and they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Like AB says, yeah, when they're 16, they put a chip in them and...
How can you not
He
go,
thinks he knows everything.
Why didn't Theo stop and go, what? What are you talking?
Theo never stops him. Theo agrees with everything he says.
so
Maybe
weird.
because they're smoking the same dope. I don't know.
Okay.
But then AB educates. It's interesting. Theo doesn't seem to know anything about Elvis, but AB is going to educate him about Elvis Presley.
Cool. No wonder he's running this podcast.
Spanish woman clean the house for me. Mexican people clean up real well. You know what I mean? Like, what's some stuff you use black people for?
Let me think.
The question is, what are some things you use black people for?
Mexican people clean up real well.
Don't you like that he started with Spanish and corrected himself to Mexican?
Yes.
See, AB's pretty smart. Just, he just has a different way of showing it.
People clean up real well. You know what I mean? Like, what's some stuff you use black people for?
Let me think.
Feel good.
You have to think about it.
Music, entertainment.
Yup.
So black people set the culture for like
A lot of artistic culture.
artistic culture for how you feel, how you dancing, how you. I mean, the value of jewelry, like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of culture is kind of set by the.
Coming through the black culture.
Let me think. Let me think of the word I'm looking for. Give me 1 second here. A lot of
What?
black people, I think, add jazz to things, right? And that could be to music,
Black
or it
people
could
been
be
getting raw for everything. What's the artist who was a big artist who just copy everybody?
Bruno Mars or whatever.
I don't know. Bruno copied.
Copied. I didn't hear that.
It was a rock star guy who just copied every black guy song.
Do you not know his
Big
name?
famous guy, man. I don't
Talking
know.
about Elvis.
Elvis.
Chuck Berry.
All right, thank you. Exactly. Robbed the black culture of all their songs, and people just let them go with it.
Did he? Bring it up. Did Elvis rob
Hey,
the
put
black
that up.
culture?
Elvis fucked us over.
Damn, really?
Doesn't everybody know that?
Would you think Theo would know a little bit about that?
Yes. Yeah. Don't most people know that?
Yes, I think it's pretty commonly known.
Now, if he said like Jimmy Page, maybe that's a little less known. But
I appreciate his honesty. That's a nice thing.
Eminem raps that lyric, that he's the most famous person to use black music so successfully or whatever.
I think that's one of the nice things about Theo is that he doesn't pretend to be something he's not. He doesn't pretend to know everything. He's not a know-it-all.
Really likable.
He is. Absolutely.
So is AB.
He is on this podcast. I mean, this is what
Knowing
Theo
all the
does.
best. I've always,
I think Theo makes his guests likable. I can't explain it. I don't know. Maybe it's a secret. But anyway, Theo, Well, this is where AB asks Theo to name his top 5 flyest crackers. And Theo names someone that none of us would know, Brian Purvis, who he grew up with.
You don't know Brian Purvis?
I don't know
Everybody
Brian
knows
Purvis.
Brian Purvis.
But they look him
Never
up
nervous
and-
Brian Purvis.
Wait till you see who Brian Purvis is.
Brian Purvis, bro, who I grew up with, bro.
Okay.
One of OG Wigger kid.
Okay.
When they used to have them, bro. I used to have a lot of more younger, kind of like Wigger type of kids, you know?
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm talking about? Bring him up right there. Covington man wanted accused of attempted murder and armed robbery. That's my dog right there, Brian Purvis, bro.
Flyest
You want it
cracker?
right now? That was a long time ago.
Nah, they got him right now.
Oh shit.
But he'll be back.
Wow.
You can't hold him down, bro. He was in learning disabled, bro.
Murder?
Because they put him in there for
Attempted murder and attempted robbery?
He'll be back.
Okay.
wanting to be they'd never seen a white kid that wanted to be black, right? They put him in learning disabled,
Why
bro.
they do that to him?
So you had people that had real learning disabilities in there. Fucking Knock Knock Wilson was in that bitch. And then you had Brian
Knock Wilson.
Purvis just in there wearing like a Scottie Pippen jersey. And
Pause for a
fucking
second.
black.
Wait, so Purvis wore a Scottie Pippen jersey to school, and they said,
need to go to
you want to be
special ed."
black. You must be in special ed. If that isn't oversimplified, I'm very worried about the schools in Covington.
What does this have to do with his attempted murder and attempted robbery? And honestly, more importantly, why does this make him one of the top 5 fly white
Because
guys?
he wanted to be black. He was
Shout
a,
out
he
to
was a
Knock
Wigga,
Knock.
which I didn't know you could say Wigga.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, they're like, nah, we never seen this shit. He must be mentally handicapped.
That's what I'm saying. When people don't see something they're used to, they just throw you to the wolves, and that shit could create trauma. Imagine what trauma that created in that kid.
Yeah, man.
That made
he
him a
just went
demon.
around
Tried to kill
trying
somebody.
flex a Larry Johnson jersey, and they put him in there, man.
Cause they ain't understand him, man.
So he's in there, bro. He's goated. He's locked in.
He's goaded.
Wait, because he
Because
wore
he
Larry-
rocked a Larry Johnson jersey,
Okay.
and he wanted to be black. He was very fly.
So they pinned an attempted murder and robbery on him.
No, that's the trauma that caused that.
Oh, okay.
The trauma of
I
being
see.
put in special
So
ed.
we're all responsible.
So anyway, Theo, I know it's just green light thinking. I understand that. But Theo, this idea is a little bit crazy regarding the N-word.
Oh, okay.
Why don't black people lease the N-word out to be said like at a certain event or something?
Nah, because
All right. I'm immediately curious about the logistics of all black people have to sign on for who can use it, or one black person.
It was unclear. They kept using Angelina Jolie as the example. Is she dying to say the N-word?
Yeah, but I
know.
mean, are all black people going to vote? Like just take a
No, I
vote.
think black people split the money that they pay to lease the word out.
How much is that going to cost?
A lot.
All right, I'm sorry.
You get to call anybody an N-word, apparently.
And do you only get to use it once? Is
I don't
that
know.
part of the
I think
agreement,
they're
or
talking
can
about
you?
one night.
Oh,
Or
one night,
day,
okay.
yeah. Theo
All
hasn't totally fleshed it out
All
yet.
right.
Why don't black people lease the N-word out to be said like at a certain event or something?
Nah,
I think
'cause
that
I
would
feel
be a
like-
lot of money.
What event? What event? A charity event?
A fair.
Might highlight the event. I mean, it might make the spice up the event a bit.
The white people say the N-word event.
Just firing N-words all over the
Is that
place.
crazy?
Makes no sense.
I know.
I love it.
I think they're high.
I love it. Well, of course they
What did I
are. Look at that.
There could
feel
be a
like-
lot of money in that.
I feel
Is that
like-
crazy to say that?
Yeah.
I feel like just how you use it. You know, sometimes
Oh, I agree. I don't mean using it in a derogatory way, but say like tonight they had like Angelina Jolie was paying 50 bands to say it right on
course.
a live stream.
I think that'd be cool.
And you sold
Wait, she can't lease it out? That doesn't make any sense, Theo.
you would want to see how she said
right.
it.
So that's the thing. And you
Because
sold
she said
tickets
like
to
she
it.
had slaves, like she said
Right,
it.
right.
Because I might be fucking a white girl and be like, yo, call me a nigga. Like,
Oh damn! Who are these people?
you don't like that?
Huh? I have no idea if I like it or not, but I just think like it's like
It's prerogative.
okay.
You know what I mean? It's
Prerogative.
like exciting.
Okay.
It's prerogative.
Pejorative, maybe.
In the end,
It's
everything's
prerogative.
okay with Theo. Once AB says it's okay, it's okay. But
This is the greatest meeting of the minds.
it's insane. It's a fun watch.
But like you said,
I liked it.
It is all green light thinking.
It is.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's like exciting. It's just like it's fucking
And will they do it sometimes?
yeah.
No way.
Why wouldn't they? I'll smack them on the ass.
Oh damn! I don't know. I don't know.
Giddy up.
Oh, I didn't know they're doing all that.
They're doing all that.
Those people, those bad white people.
Now, this part gets really weird because AB is desperate to have Theo say the N-word.
Feels like a trap.
He's fighting it, but
like
AB's
a trap.
assuring him it's okay. So then Theo admits that he did use the N-word on Halloween, which is bizarre. But
So did he
check
lease
this
it
out.
out for Halloween?
No,
Okay.
he just used it.
You know what I'm saying?
I
feel like
used it
people-
one time. There was a black cat or whatever was crossing my path or something, and I was furious.
What you said? Look at this nigga. Say that shit. Let me hear how you say
that
that.
smile.
Say that shit, Theo. Right now, say that shit.
It was around Halloween.
All right, let me hear how you say that shit. Let me hear how you say
I
that.
cannot, bro. I can't say it.
Why you can't say it?
Bro, because it's not going to end well, I don't think.
Why would it not end well? It's the N word, bro. Vocabulary. You know what I'm
He's
saying?
letting you use it.
We have to bleep it out, don't we?
Nah, don't bleep it out, bro.
Giving
Like,
you a
just start with
pass.
just like, no, hold on, hold on.
I can't
Just be
listen
like,
to you.
AB, you're my favorite nigga.
All right, AB.
All right, perfect.
Wow, why did we say it, man? I can't be saying that kind
That's
of
what
shit.
I'm
I don't want to say
saying,
it
bro.
anymore.
No, so they have to bleep like 2 words adjacent to the N-word.
He ends with, I don't want to say it.
I think that's, he got immediately regretted it.
He really feels bad about it too. He comes back to it a few times, but I don't want to say it anymore. So next, again, a lot of talk about the N-word. Theo and AB agree. Again, these guys are so tight mentally. It's incredible. They agree that Trump is an N-word.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
Being assassinated.
Right.
That's a black person thing.
Assassinated.
Going through fucking the court system
Every
and
day.
and he's showing that it's bullshit because he's showing
Bro,
that
he was at court, left court, only to try to be assassinated and had to go back to court.
that's fucking being like Martin Luther King, fucking Malcolm X, all these fucking black guys in history that we just went over.
Look at
Cracker
that
of the year, bro.
motherfucker right there,
Show
bro.
all black people that he understand what it take to be a nigga.
Gang, bro.
Assassinated, courtism. It's like, come on,
Everything.
he free, Kodak
Third
Black.
Third wife, tall son. That's black stuff.
Of course, he got baby moms. I don't hear about his child support.
It's heavy, dude.
That's true. He does have child support.
Tall son.
Yeah, Baron.
Baron.
But all black people have tall sons?
Baron in
play
Theo's
basketball.
mind.
Third wife.
It is
Child support.
It's funny.
Tall son.
He did have child support. Going
he
back
did.
to AB's original point.
Now, this is, I heard a lot of things on the show. Some of I was like sort of trying to come around to because you got 2 people telling you it's correct. You know, like Trump is the N-word, for example. This one, it was really stretched for me. I could not get there about this Michael
You
Jackson
know,
revelation.
Michael Jackson was really like how they portrayed him to the world was different of how he really was.
Yeah, he's way
I
worse.
really liked women. That's what I've heard.
He used to call women fish. Yeah, good fish.
Where'd you
Bring
hear
her.
that?
Yeah. He give a woman a hug. Yeah, you could do more than hug me.
And they never showed that side of him.
They never ever will because they don't need to. We need to show him in
Brandon, we fact check this immediately. I want to know. There's
What?
You know, there's a bit of truth to some
They
of what
never
AB's.
showed that. What the media tried to hide the fact that he was nailing chicks. Why?
No, they tried to hide the fact that it was.
We wanted to
pedophile.
like Michael Jackson. We all wanted to like him.
It pops up quite a bit. Michael Jackson used to use the word fish for groupies.
Because he's a child.
There's some good fish.
Wait, so
over
he
there.
pretended to be a pedophile because he didn't want his love for women to be known?
Look at all those fish.
Fuck.
When you think the estate would be like, all right, where are all these fish that nailed Michael? Can we get them out there to stop the whole pedophile accusations?
Where did Theo hear this? Oh, I heard he loved women. What? Where did he hear that?
I've heard.
Debbie
he used to
Rowe.
call women fish. Yeah, good fish. Bring her.
Yeah.
Yeah. He give a woman a hug. Yeah, you could do more than hug me.
And they never showed that side of him.
They never
said
ever will
that.
because they don't need to. We need to show him in
What?
real submissive. He don't need to be a black guy like
Right.
dominant with his dick on the table.
Because so you think they that's the thing, how media can change so much the perception, but they can't do that as much anymore.
Because
Do you
now we
feel
got
that?
we got the X off. Thank for Elon Musk. We could.
I will say that, man. That is one thing I felt like it was something where, yeah, wow, you could say anything you want over here.
Because maybe me and you could get on the X app and be like, all right.
Yeah. Okay. So now they're going
I
to
don't know what else to say about that.
they're going to try and bring us 180 on Kanye West. And Kanye West, all his problems are sort of cooked up by the media.
Well, it worked. It worked. I like their opinion on Trump. It worked there. They convinced me he's an N-word.
Well,
And Michael Jackson, I'm convinced that he loved nailing chicks. So
AB loves Kanye, and probably because he gave him $2 million. But let's try this one on.
Yeah, look. What it say the network is?
What the network?
The network or the net
It
worth?
says the network. He means the net worth. $2.7 billion. They looked it up.
What the network?
Network is?
What the network on him? In 2025, Ye's net worth stand at $2.77 billion.
Yes.
That's confirmed by Eton Venture Services, based on his music portfolio and his sole
Yo,
ownership of the
Kanye West,
Yeezy
the
mark.
only black guy ever give me $2 million.
Well, that's
you
kind of a
$2 million?
nonsense.
$2 million.
For what were y'all doing? Oh, you had Donda, right?
Yeah, just like, yo, AB, how much money you, and then he was like, yo, how much money you want from me?
To pull up and support?
No, just like to run the brand, just like, yo.
Is that Donda what you're wearing right now?
This Kodak Black right now. Kodak got my Donda piece, but this Kodak, this is my new SG chain I just got from Kodak. But yeah.
Wow, that's
I
cool.
got the Donda piece. I got that and the new chain.
he make it
at $2
himself?
million. Yeah, he had Icebox make it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
So like you can think about a guy like that. He said something that was uncomfortable.
Right.
Remember? And what they called him?
They called
They
him.
wrote him off. They did
wrote
him just
off.
like they did your friend.
The media cooked him.
He said, I hate Jews. I love Hitler. That's not uncomfortable. That's pretty over the top.
Yeah. Oh my God.
All right, so
Yeah, but he gave AB $2 million, so he's cool.
yeah, I still can't get over it. He paid him $2 million. He's stiffing teachers at Donda School. A teacher makes $70,000, $80,000 a year, and he gives AB $2 million to run the sports department at. Okay. More on Kanye from Theo and AB.
Well, he went to China, though, but maybe he just didn't. He liked being there better.
He got a new wife, man. He's happy.
Oh,
China?
I guess they're claiming he was living in China.
Was he? I thought it was
I don't
Japan.
know.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was Japan.
All right. Well, China, Japan, whatever.
There's not a lot of
better.
fact checking
Got a
here.
new wife, man. He's happy.
Oh,
he
he
don't
has
want to deal with it.
yeah.
He's
yeah, at
married,
a certain
you know
point, I
what I
wouldn't want to
mean?
deal with it. Especially at a certain point, the
Wanna be
media.
happy.
The media, every time you turn around, it's almost like they're trying to make
Bring
you
them
crazy.
down.
Yeah.
They trying to bring you down. Why you never? We just seen the guy's worth $2.7 billion. We should be throwing pep rallies.
Yeah.
We should
Why?
be throwing freaking niggerism parties for Kanye West. A guy that broke his jar in a fucking crash. The guy that gave so many people opportunities, making beats, producing, to turn rapper, to signing people and giving and giving and giving, to just be constant, broke down.
Well, I do find it interesting in entertainment that I feel like all the black artists should be represented by black agents and managers. That's one thing I feel like I don't see a lot. But then also, what do I know about anything?
Yeah.
You got a black
Is
guy.
that crazy to say that, you think?
No, I feel like you should have the guy that's gonna get you the best opportunity, that's gonna rep the brand and
Yeah,
make you feel
you're right. Of
Of
comfortable.
course.
I guess if you're around AB for a couple hours, you might think that there's no way a white person could possibly positively represent a black person. I mean,
We should celebrate. We should have parties for Kanye because
Yeah.
he's made a lot of money. I mean, it's transactional, really.
I think AB tends to brush over a lot of things
No.
in the course of the people that he likes.
That's the media taking him down just by reporting on the things he's saying from his own Twitter account.
I have to say, it was one of the. If you told me like 20 years ago that there's going to be this is a show that's going to come out in 20 years and it's going to be super popular, and I'm watching these two guys talk about this, I would have said, "Are you out of your fucking mind? These guys are talking out of their ass. They're high as fuck. They're smoking on the set, but." They like each other. For some reason, this combination works. They should probably do a show together.
How about that internet? Isn't that crazy?
But Theo, when I saw him with Trump and he was calling Trump bro, and
yeah.
Trump was talking about having the greatest economy, and Theo says, "Yeah, my cousin bought a boat." There's something so lovable
It's
about that, but at the
folksy.
same time, it's
Yeah.
like, oh my God,
Yeah.
really?
All right.
Theo, I mean, look, he left Brendan Schaub and
Yeah.
Brian Callen, and their
Smart.
whole audience disappeared.
Yeah, smart move. No, they were there for Theo.
He's got millions of
Because it
subscribers.
makes out of all the clips we've watched of those people, Theo makes you laugh. They don't.
He does. No, he's got a great sense of humor, and he's very likable. Theo Von this past weekend with AB.